Joe. How you doing, man?
Gorgeous day in Colorado. Another clear blue sky day.
It's absolutely awesome, and it's not 90 degrees.
It's not 90 degrees.
That's right. I'm actually looking forward to winter, but that's just me.
Yeah, that is just you.
Yeah, I know. It definitely is just me. Hopefully you're having a good Monday. Sorry, all the Broncos fans out there. I was very upset, and I'm sure everybody else is.
But the Bengals won!
Oh, the Bengals won. Nobody cares in Colorado, Joe. The Bengals, yay! Did you watch the Broncos game?
Just little snippets of it here and there.
Little snippets.
I think there was another game on at the same time. Wasn't the Cowboys-Giants game on at the same time?
I believe so.
That's the one that I kind of caught.
Right, yeah. I still don't even know what the penalty was on the Broncos game that led us to lose, but it is what it is. But outside of that, we have a wonderful, wonderful day because we have a great guest in here. Joe, who do we have?
We got Jimmie Hamilton, owner of JDog Junk Removal. Hi, Jimmie.
What's going on?
Another day in paradise, Jimmie.
Yeah. Looking forward to talking about some junk.
Well, as his wife would like to say, or normally says, he's a hunka burning love.
Wow.
I don't know if I ever heard that.
Your wife is a big Elvis fan?
I don't know. Maybe you're visiting her at different times than I am.
And why? What are you doing?
I guess we'll have to get that offline there.
Exactly. Goodness gracious.
Welcome to live radio.
Gotta love it. All right, so hunka burning love. JDog Junk Removal and Hauling. You can go to jdogjunkremoval.com on the website, and you can also call them 844-GET-JDog. Do you know how JDog came? What's in the name? Do you know that?
I don't know the whole history about it, as far as like the franchise owner that's in Pennsylvania. He started it right out of the military, and he started just a one-man show, just a truck and trailer, and just kind of grew it from there. It's started small, and now he's with about 120 some franchises across the United States.
That is a great thing about JDog. They hire a lot of veterans. On there, at least that from what I saw. In fact, you guys even encourage people if they do want to do a franchise. So you encourage people, hey, hire veterans.
Yeah, absolutely. We encourage that. Like we try to get them into civilian life and try to get them to acclimate a little bit into civilian life, and we try to do our best to help with that.
And you're the only JDog franchise in Colorado. Well, should we say Front Range or Colorado?
Oh, it's in Colorado. I'm the only one in Colorado currently, but there is definitely open spots if somebody wanted to do that.
Nice. But it is in many different states too. When I'm going on the website,
mostly on the East Coast, like you can see a lot of like in Pennsylvania, New York.
Okay, gotcha.
There's a lot of stuff on the East Coast.
Yeah, don't worry about West Coast. They can move their own stuff. Goodness gracious,
there's no junk on the West Coast.
No,
that place is perfect and clean, right? Which is why I invited Jimmie. He's perfect and he's clean.
Yeah,
for a junk guy, he's
I
perfect.
took a shower this morning for you guys.
That's the first.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I definitely appreciate that.
That's the only one of this week, right?
Well, I was on a houseboat for the last 10 days, so I had to get brushed off.
All you gotta do is just jump in the water.
You're on a houseboat.
Yeah, Lake Powell.
Man, I'm jealous. Goodness gracious, I've never
The
been on a houseboat.
only shower you're getting out there is the nice warm water to jump in. So.
Yeah, man, nice. I've never taken a shower in a nice little lake though. Did you bring your soap in?
Of course.
All right, cool. Wow. All right.
I didn't get videos for you though.
No videos? Okay, that's all right. No,
that's probably a good thing.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah, we don't want to let those get exposed, so to say.
No, I don't think it's good for business.
But I gotta say, I've been dying to say this. Like the reason that I've invited Jimmie on is like Jimmie and I have known each other almost 2 years now. And I would say Jimmie's a hero of mine because he hasn't done anything heroic, but he is inspirational to me because he owns 3 businesses. Are there any other businesses that you own? We're going to talk JDog today.
I don't have time for any more. The wife might leave me after it if I try to put any more on my plate.
Exactly. And secondly, he's probably the second best networker I know that I've ever met in my entire life. I mean, you know so many people in the Denver metro area, but you go out and you meet people, you purposefully meet people just to get to know them, 1, but 2, for business reasons. But this, to any business owner, salesperson out there, young person in college that wants to get out into the business world, it is who you know, not so much what you know. And Jimmie's a good guy to know. And if you're young, you got to get to know the people that know people. Because it's so important. It's so important. So
business is all about relationships.
Yes. Very much so.
If you think that throwing marketing dollars is going to make you millions, it's not. It's the relationships that you build that's going to get you successful. The more you give, I truly believe that. If you give to society, it'll give back to you. And getting to know people to do that, it's a blessing.
Well, that leads to two things. One, reputation. If you do a good job, you got a good rep. And secondly, referrals. So
if you do a bad job,
right.
how did you fix that bad?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
exactly.
Oh gosh, yes.
You know, and we're all not perfect.
Exactly. You can't be perfect.
You know,
exactly.
but when you do make a mistake, you fix it and you make it right for the customer.
Yep.
And you do it as soon as you possibly can. Because there's
Absolutely.
business owners out there that are scared. When things get tough, they get scared and they run away. And that is the worst thing that you
Swallow
can do.
your pride and fix it.
Swallow your pride. Take that heck of a nasty phone call that you know is coming, but
Yep.
bite the bullet.
And then don't do it a week from now.
Yeah.
Do it now.
Yeah,
Right.
do it now.
'Cause
Exactly.
they're just going to make it worse.
Yes, exactly.
I think those are my favorite reviews, and when I talk to people, is that this happened, and they were right there immediately.
Like I said, nobody's perfect. You know,
Exactly.
we're going to make. I have employees. You know, I can't dictate everything that they do, but they make mistakes. We own it and fix it.
Nice. And you do home and commercial services.
Yes.
Correct.
We do a lot
So-
of property management stuff and a lot of stuff that we do, like dumpster sweeps or evictions and stuff like that for property management stuff, or just your couch that the wife wanted a new one and you had to get rid of it.
The one you kept waiting to get rid of, and your wife said over 9 months, "Can you get rid of this couch?"
I'd like to park in the garage. Can you move the couch that's been there for 6 months?
Exactly.
Snow is coming. Can we get rid of the couch?
This is just like number 9 on my honey-do list. Could you take care of this, honey?
Right.
I've only been asking forever.
And he doesn't even have to lift a finger. He just needs to make a phone call and it just disappears.
Exactly.
All he has to do is call you, and you're welcome, honey. I got it all taken care of.
And I didn't even skip the beat on the Bronco game. I got to watch the whole Bronco game. I woke up and it was gone.
That was your line. We help the honey-do list go away.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I might say that one again, but that
I don't know. I got that from a good friend of mine, Mike German, with Handyman Connections.
That's true.
There's his connection here.
Yeah.
Handyman Connections at Parker.
We'll get Mike on here.
Mike
one day
German.
too.
That's his line.
Handyman Connections at Parker. I like it. So on the website, it does, and I want to kind of touch on a little of these house clean outs, piano removal. That is huge right now because you cannot move pianos, sell pianos. You can't do anything.
You can't even give them away.
You can't. You say free, and it's still there. I actually have a piano in my house that I tried to do that a few years ago, and it's like, no.
They're not light and they're not easy.
Exactly. Mattress disposal. That's always good. Dumpster rentals, light demolition. Light demolition you guys do.
So like if you wanted to remodel your bathroom, we'll come in
Okay.
and gut it, and then you can hire somebody to redo it.
Oh, perfect. Or even if you wanted to redo it yourself, you just hire them to gut it, get it all ready for you so that you can do all the fun stuff.
Kitchens, you name it.
Well,
Nice.
shout out to your best buddy Keaton, who's out sawing in half a hot tub
Hot
right
tub
now.
removals, that's a big business. If everybody had them freeze over the winter, and we're getting rid of them before the next winter.
At least it's not 90 degrees outside for Keaton right now.
He's sweating a little bit. He got shorts and a shirt on. He's good to go.
He's good to go. Do you get a lot of hot tub removals?
Lately, it's been a common theme. We've been doing a couple a week. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Man.
People don't want to use it. Are they moving and then they're like, I got to get rid of it?
No, I really, it's just people that they've just been an eyesore in the back of people's backyards, and I think the wife again said, "I want a patio set there, not a hot tub," and
Right.
get rid of it.
I think the biggest thing is like right away when you get one, you're all about it. You use it a bunch, but then a few years go by and you're just like, eh.
See,
Yeah.
I use my hot tub 3-4 times a week.
Yeah?
Yeah,
How
but
long
you-
have you had it?
A long time.
Long time. Okay, so you're an avid user.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
I mean, he's old. For
Well,
one,
I mean, that
and
helps,
he's like
yeah.
lifting stuff, so he's got to get out there and take care of his lower back.
Vitamins only
Exactly.
work so much.
I know. I mean, they make expensive pee. But
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's right. You are a little salt and peppery these days.
a little bit. Hey, he has hair, Joe.
That's why I go to the
Stop
barber.
with the jealousy.
I go to the barber every couple of weeks just to keep it low, you know? Yeah, Joe. Who wears a hat every day?
Joe, bald guys, we don't want to get sunburnt.
Right. I put gel in, he puts wax, you know? It's
I will admit, JDog to me. By the way, JDog, the J in JDog doesn't stand for Jimmie because Jimmie wasn't original.
I didn't originate the business. It's definitely not my doing.
You just have Colorado.
Just Colorado.
That's right. Just Colorado, you know.
Just until somebody else decides to get a couple zip codes. But currently, right now, I can service anything in Colorado.
And yeah, I was going to mention that. Online, it's your service area is so huge. It's probably easier to say, where do you not service in Colorado?
For the right amount of stuff, I'll go anywhere in Colorado.
Wow, there you go.
Like if you want me to pick up a couch in Trinidad, I probably am not going.
The couch isn't big enough for you?
No.
All right, fair enough. What about a mattress?
They can probably dispose of that cheaper than it would cost for me to come get it.
Fair enough. Okay, gotcha.
All right, so I'm going to hit you with this question. You and I talked about it. May not even be an answer, but are there any myths to junk removal?
There's really not.
I didn't think there would be, but
What do they say? The phrase is, one person's treasure is another person's junk, or one person's junk is another person's treasure.
Yep.
That's we talk about donation. Like, we try to donate as much as we can. As long as they'll take it, we'll donate it.
That's why I love the yard sales. What's that yard sale quote? Our junk could be your junk. Because, treasure to somebody else.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I really like that. You recycle and donate 60 to 80% of what you take. That's
we
a
do
lot.
as much as we can. Like I said, it's the Goodwills like that. They only take so much, but we try to find like veterans that need maybe us to furnish a house. Mm-hmm. We can furnish a house in probably a week. You just got to ask.
So you work with a lot of charities, organizations that can find homes for good stuff.
Yeah, as much as we can. Like I said, we try to keep it as a landfill. Mm-hmm. We do got to find people to take it and the storage to keep it while it's waiting to go there. That's
Right.
the biggest challenges.
Right. Gotcha. Services, and you can book online. And I want to say there's a number that is going to be flashing on the screen. If you're listening on the radio, the main line is 844-GET-JDog. I'm just going to say that.
I think you just like to say it.
I do. I really do. JDog. What's up, JDog? It just sounds like something from the 90s. Me hanging
day
out.
long.
Yeah, exactly. You can call them. There's also a local number that you can call them directly. What is that, Joe?
That is 720-549-0911. 720-549-0911. I tried to use my sexy voice.
Yeah,
on that
your
one.
radio sexy voice.
My radio
It
sexy
didn't
voice.
work.
It didn't work. I did not do it.
I apologize for all of your. We'll try to edit that out.
Ring, ring, ring. Yeah, I'm Jimmy's wife. I just want to let you know, Joe, that your voice is very sexy. Can you teach my husband how to talk sexy to me?
I thought she spoke like Elvis Presley. What happened to that?
Right.
I'll go I probably won't be able to say that with a straight face again.
Probably
not.
No.
Now every time you see me, you're going to be thinking of that.
This Friday morning, buddy, at 7:30.
If my wife's listening, just walk away.
She's saving somebody's life right now. She's a great lady. What's her name?
Amanda.
I thought her name was the goddess of understanding and forgiveness, but we'll take Amanda.
Well, yeah.
Well, there's that too.
Yeah.
Isn't that most women out there?
Amanda, that's what he said your name was. I just scored 3 points for you, big dog.
Oh. Tonight's still there.
Little hidden treasure at the Hamilton home tonight. Nice.
Speaking of hidden treasures, you guys get a lot of hidden treasures that are fun?
We did. There's some we can talk about off record and on record, I guess.
Well, we're not FCC handcuffs, so I mean, you can tell us
You name
whatever
it, we
you
find
want.
every toys.
Like kids' toys.
Kids' toys, adult toys, you name it, we find them all.
Find them all. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
No blushing when the guys pick it up, right?
Our guys,
probably, like, wear
the
gloves,
emotions
of
are
course.
gone.
Yeah,
They just have
yeah.
a job to do, fill the truck, and move on to the next one. So
Right. I mean, there's a lot of emotions in those toys, but no. And you were saying this before the interview because we were talking about a lot of estate stuff. Somebody passes away or anything like that, and you actually make it a point to say, tell us exactly what goes, what stays, everything, and you prefer that they stay out of it.
it's just the emotion side.
The emotion side of things.
If people are there emotionally, it makes it hard for everybody. They're seeing grandpa's stuff go away or mom's
Right.
stuff go away, and my guys, they're there just to do a job.
Right.
And we don't want to offend anybody or make anybody upset. Just because maybe something got broke and put back in the truck or it's like that. It just takes the emotion side away.
Right. That makes perfect sense right there. What percentage of your business is kind of like house cleanup, getting rid of an empty house because of any circumstance?
Unfortunately, today's society, unfortunately with the economy, evictions are high. Mm-hmm. So we do a lot of those, and those are the tough ones.
Right.
Unfortunately, we go there to do a job, but there's a lot of emotional side to that. Somebody's unfortunately has to find a new home. Mm-hmm. But we're taking their stuff out, and we have a time limit to do it. So sometimes things do. They're going to get broke, or So like that, and those are the tough ones, I think.
Right. Those are the tough ones.
What's the longest it's ever taken you to clean out a whole house? 2, 3, 4 days, a week?
No. So the sheriff's department gives us 2 hours.
What?
What is
No matter what house.
the sheriff? So like, if somebody is getting kicked out, you get 2 hours.
Yep.
You can't do somebody who was a hoarder in 2 hours.
So you'd be amazed at what we can accomplish in 2 hours.
Ah,
So we did have another
I'm
one.
like,
We had
wow.
one that took, it was a 3,500 square foot house that took 40 people, and it did take us 8 hours.
but that's more than 2.
It is, but that was an exception to the rules because of the situation.
Okay.
So you have a huge crew that can help
I wouldn't
out.
say we have a huge crew, but we
Okay.
have, we can accomplish a lot with. Like I said, these guys, they're built to do this.
Right.
So they move fast, and they get stuff done that a lot of people can't because they do it every day.
They
do
are.
it for 8 hours a day,
And they are in
and they
shape.
keep moving.
Right.
Some people they're not sitting there having full on conversations. They got to keep moving.
First things first, shout out to your crew and crews. I mean, that is just, I can't even, like, all the heavy stuff that I've moved, I don't know, 3 or 4 times in the past 5 years myself, and can't do the big stuff by myself.
Not
but
all of us live on the penthouse downtown.
True.
live there.
25th floor. To get a couch up 25 floors.
Jimmy, I
is
live in the
challenging.
building you own.
I wish.
I mean, let alone, it takes me 2 hours just to get motivated to be like, all right, where should I start?
And that's the funny part. You're sitting there, you're like, well, where do we start? Do we get a trash bag, or do I move the couch first, or move the fridge first? What do I move?
Right. Right. And then for people that do want to take time, everything, maybe they're remodeling, stuff like that, you can do dumpster rentals where
Yeah,
you
we
can
just drop a
just
dumpster.
drop it off, pick it up.
Pick it up in 5-6 days and
Yeah.
call it a day.
And I'll say, not from me personally, but from a really good friend of mine, has hired JDog on a couple of occasions. One thing that is always on everybody's mind, they are very competitively priced. Their prices, so both times they surprised my buddy Tom with pricing and how low it was. But how quickly they got the job done, too, was absolutely amazing. So JDog is inexpensive. They're competitive with their prices, and they're fast. Faster than me and Tom, considered for the one job that they did was just getting concrete from the basement up to ground floor and into a dumpster or into their truck or whatever they got it. But absolutely amazing.
Joe doesn't want to disclose his age either. That's why he wanted the young kids to do it.
Yeah.
I'm 32 years old.
That's
He couldn't say that with a straight face, could he?
Not at all. Not at all. You have a horrible poker face, Joe. No, Joe.
I go to Las Vegas for fun, not for gambling.
For the food.
What's when it comes to these recycle, reuse, repurpose? How does that go? Like, what partners kind of do you work with, and who decides that? I mean, after you clear an entire house, you bring it. Do they just your men kind of go through what can be reused, recycled?
Yeah, they
or do
kind
you
of do that
work
side.
with
We'll
other
kind of sort
people?
it through the trucks and trying to put stuff circulated through different trucks. Like metal can go to recycled metal. TVs have to go to a different place. Paint's got to go to a different place.
Okay.
So we have to kind of sort that in the truck as they're loading it. So when it's unloaded, it can go to.
It's very easy to just separate everything.
Just a note to everybody out there. This probably you comment on the chemical side of it, but for the electronics, TVs, computers, computer screens, stuff like that, you can get fined if you put that out in your personal garbage. So just so you know out there that you don't want to do that, because if you do get caught, it's going to be a big fine.
I don't know what the fine is, but they definitely are not supposed to go in the landfill.
There are recycling centers around town that you can drive
Yeah,
to
absolutely. Like
or
there's
call Jimmie.
Not just us. There's tons of different places out there that can recycle stuff for you too. That can repurpose stuff and stuff like that. That's you can just Google it. You can find it.
I bet 99% of the people out there didn't know that one.
I did not know that one, actually. I do know that it needs to go through a certain specialized recycling place. But apparently, I just looked it up. First offense, a mandatory fine of $20 to $500. I don't know what the difference is.
It's a big range.
It's a big range right there. Second offense, $50 to $1,000. Third or subsequent offense, $100 to $1,000. And, man, that's insane right there. Illegal dumping also is $150 to $999. So...
That's if you find a local dumpster. You're not supposed to be dumping in there.
Right. And do most, when people are throwing away electronics, TVs, stuff like that, is there do they have to pay something? Is there a charge to do that?
There's usually extra recycling fees.
Extra recycling fees for it.
Because
Okay.
I got to pay to recycle it.
Gotcha. Okay, that's what I was
So I
wondering.
literally take it somewhere else and they charge me to put it there.
And I think one of the myths, actually, you just touched on, they were very inexpensive. Very well. I think one of the myths out there, if you want to call it that, is
true.
that it is extremely expensive.
That's
I used to be,
Get
what
rid
is
of
your
stuff.
what is your time worth?
true. Yeah, that's a very smart way of putting it.
What is your time worth? As far as you emptying that basement
Right.
takes you 3 days, or we come in and knock it out in an hour, hour and a half.
Right.
Your time is valuable,
Exactly.
and that's what I usually tell people is, what is your time worth?
That's a good one right there. What is your time worth? I like that line.
And they're, me moving everything out of the basement, I had my own
sorry.
basement, as far as
Sorry.
you're sore the next day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's let these kids do it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Get back to the hot tub thing.
Yeah, I'm too old to be doing it. Joe,
I can do
you're
it. I've
way
been
too
doing
old
it
to
for
be doing
2
it.
weeks with my buddy Tom, but I'd rather be doing something else. That's for sure.
Like I said, it's hard work.
Yeah.
It really is.
Exactly.
That's why people blow it off, and they know that's why that piano is still in your house.
Yep, exactly. And you can't even give it away. Exactly.
You gotta-
how much out of curiosity? I know there's a lot of pianos out there just because when I started doing it, like Marketplace and all this stuff, there's so many free pianos. It's ridiculous. How much do you think an average cost to remove a piano is?
We'll call $400 to $500.
$400 to $500. Right.
Do we
Man.
pick it up and take it out, or do we cut it in half and take it out? That's
Oh,
Cutting up an instrument.
I'm a musician
Yeah,
here.
I was just gonna say there's musicians.
sometimes
all
they
over
don't
the
get
world
through all the doors.
crying right now. You don't detach the legs.
We do as much as we can, but like I said, when you got to turn it sideways to get it out your door, it makes it challenging.
Yeah.
I have no idea what a piano is, but I'm sure
A lot.
2,
It's
3,
a
4,
lot.
5, 600 pounds.
It's a lot.
Like you get like a grand piano,
Grand. Oh, yeah.
like it's most of the time the houses are built around those.
Exactly. Even just a regular stand-up piano, I mean, 2 guys is hard.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we got to bring 4 or 5 guys to get
Mm-hmm.
some pianos out.
Keaton, bring your sawzall.
oh gosh.
That's when we got to make you walk away.
right here.
The
Right now.
emotion side again. We talked about the emotion.
Yeah, exactly. I would not be there if you were getting rid of the piano and don't even tell me you have to cut it up.
I have a
man.
thought. I have a thought.
Oh,
But this isn't one of my
great.
stupid thoughts. This is more kind of a smart thought.
That's a first.
He knows you well.
So, pianos that you do take out that you don't cut up, donate them to local schools.
Yeah, like I said, we try. Like you said, it's anybody can go on and find a piano. It's just a matter of they can get it to where they're going.
Right. Exactly.
Piano movers are not cheap.
Yeah.
And then you got to get it tuned. And then you got to, there's tons of factors to it. I brought one home for my daughter last week.
You did.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's sitting in my garage because I don't want to get it to the basement.
That's when you get calling all neighbors. Help me get in the basement.
Right. Beer and pizza available after the piano gets to the basement. But
So
yeah,
there's-
it's a good thought.
Yeah.
Right.
But unfortunately, it's hard to do.
Such
For one,
a-
schools don't like. They're not going to pay for it,
No.
and sometimes pianos don't come out in one piece.
Such a beautiful instrument. Just like I'm not a musician, I never have been, but just the thought of destroying a piano.
Thought of any instrument. I mean, I play piano, so it's a little hurts, a little more home, but
I see you crying.
So
I
when
see
we come
teary
get
eyed.
yours,
Don't get a
you
little
probably
misty.
need to be at work.
yeah, I'll be here where I support other
Or we can
musicians.
just do a live show from your house, us taking your piano out.
Oh man, that would be an emotional show. That would be interesting. All musicians watching would just be.
They might be
tear-jerked.
mad at you and me.
That would be a musician's equivalent to a female's The Notebook or something like. That'd be insane. Oh gosh.
Pianos are rough. Pianos and hot tubs. Those are the 2 hardest things to move.
And hot tubs, I don't know, hot tubs. But usually you just chop those up. But you work with a lot of partners, a lot of people. Like we were just talking before this interview, you work with somebody who, if they can't get the hot tub out, repurpose it, reuse it, they call you.
Right.
And then there was another one where 90-something% is recycled correctly, or what was it?
There's a recycler in town. They're the labor that they hire is 98% efficient in doing their work. So like out of 60-minute hour, they are literally working 59 of those minutes. They're not at the water cooler. They're not talking. They're just working.
That's what you were talking.
We can give old Jonathan a plug if you'd like. You know,
Yeah, go for it.
Jonathan Saber with Blue Star Recycling.
Blue Star Recycling. Yeah, you were telling me.
I would encourage you to have a conversation with him. He's got a go do a tour.
Yes, they love to do tours.
Most of the similar companies are around 50% efficacy, and
40,
his is
50%.
40-50%. His is over 90. That's incredible, right there.
Yeah, it's a cool setup that they have there. I would
Nice.
encourage anybody to reach out to them and get to know their environment.
Is JDog in Colorado hiring?
Always.
Always hiring. You're always all right. So what are you looking for? If somebody's watching this, just like, I am and actually looking for a job. What are you looking for? What is it entitled?
If you go to the gym every day, cancel it and come work for us.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
I can attest to that.
Instead of paying $100 a month for a gym, just
You might as well get paid
work
to
for
do it,
JDog.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
We lift furniture all day and get a good workout.
And any age ranges? I mean, is it usually like
18 plus.
18 plus, okay.
Yeah.
Usually college kids, young people who can lift stuff, not like Joe.
Yeah, Joe would probably be a driver.
Yeah, exactly. He's good at sitting there and turning a wheel.
Our trucks are pretty big, so we'll see. We'll see if he can handle that big of a truck. But
What do you think, Joe? Can you handle a big truck?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Just a little Prius.
Yeah. Like, can you see a big old piano on the top
doesn't
of
Joe
a
drive like
Prius?
a Subaru or something?
I don't know.
It's
What
a
do you
RAV4.
drive?
Well, same thing. So a little bigger than the RAV4.
I kind of had a couple thoughts. Like, okay, feel free to.
You're thinking way too much in an interview right now, dude.
I really didn't think Jimmie was going to be a good interview. I thought he was going to be boring, but he surprised me.
It's junk removal. It's house removal. Can you imagine how many things? You got to give us at least one great story.
Oh my gosh, yes. We might have to
Those
give two.
hidden treasures that you have. I mean, come on. There's no FCC here.
We find everything from wedding rings to you name it. Like we find everything you can think of. We have found it.
Absolutely anything you can think
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. A dead body?
of. Ooh.
We've had to clean up after one.
Ew. Okay. But you didn't just find it.
You didn't find a dead
And the
body.
sad part is, people do pass away. So especially like when we talked about, your estate.
It's state. Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately, a lot of times they pass away in their own house.
Right.
So in turn, we gotta obviously the body's not there, but their stuff is.
Right. Exactly. I remember, when my dad passed away, and a month later or something like that, my sister and I were going through it, and she's just like, all this, and I'm like, we can't keep everything here. So
I either move it from that house or move it from your garage in 6 months. I'll take the double income, but
that's what I was going to bring up. You said that, and I really like that. I'm either going to move it from here or your place in about 6 months when you realize I don't have the room for all this.
Right.
Exactly.
And my wife was a victim of that too. She took some of her grandma's stuff, and unfortunately, it doesn't fit our style in our house, or and it just sits in the garage or it sits in storage, or and it's sad that maybe try to redonate that or repurpose it to somebody else.
Right. Gotcha. When it comes to where is it? When it comes to donations and everything like that, let's say people wanted to use you specifically for donations. Do you do that?
Yeah, like I said, especially if we have a place for it to go already,
Right.
that makes a huge difference.
Okay.
Sometimes when you go to Goodwill, they could be full. It's hard to drive around town to 6 Goodwills to try to find out if they got availability.
Exactly.
So that's the challenging part. Habit for Humanity, they're a great resource for us, so we can drop stuff off there. They usually will take most good things.
Jimmie, has anybody ever called you and said, hey, if you come across this piece, think of me?
No, but we definitely we get kitchen tables. Like those are a dime a dozen. Like we can get those every day. Couches.
Right.
The good news is we are a floor company. We can clean them.
Well, for
That
goodness
is on
sakes.
here too. Sofa cleaning. Upholstery and sofa cleaning.
You know, I guess we can grab it, clean it, and, sell it or donate it. It's
Well, I'm thinking like now, if there's a pawn shop person listening, they're going to be calling you like, you found a diamond ring? Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hire somebody just to go through with all the requests.
that'd be a good problem to have, right?
Yeah, exactly. That would be
Yeah.
a good problem to have there. I don't know. I like it.
I'm an idea guy.
You are.
That's
an
why you
idea
hired
guy.
me on here to come up with great thoughts and great ideas.
Every once in a while, a nugget comes out.
Every third interview, I have a smart thing to say.
It's hard to get good help.
Joe's a man of thirds, everybody. So just wait. If it doesn't happen now, maybe in the next two. Love it.
Keep watching.
Go to JDogJunkRemoval.com if you're listening on the radio. It's also 844-GET JDog, or if you are local here, Joe has a number for that directly to the local JDog place. What is that?
Local number is 720-549-0911. 720-549-0911. Local number for JDog.
It
And I
is.
can-
And ladies,
Sexiest radio
Joe
voice.
is single.
He is. He is. Can you believe it? that's craziness.
It is.
I know.
Smart, sense of humor,
Yeah.
quick-witted,
Exactly.
follically
Drives
challenged.
a Honda.
It's a Toyota.
It is
What's
a
the
Yoda.
first three letters of Toyota? Toy. I'm a toy.
All right.
I'll be a girl's toy.
Maybe we should switch. Maybe I should go that side.
Maybe just kind of like a date thing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're going to interview you soon and just be like, so, what are you looking for? So, yeah, ladies, go to k4coradio.com, go to contact us and say, hey, I want to date Joe. We'll see if we get right there. We'll set you up, buddy.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Who are your referral partners, power partners? Like property managers or one?
Property managers are huge. Estate attorneys.
Yeah.
Anybody that's got junk. It really is from a residential side. That's anybody that owns a house and got furniture.
There we go. I was looking for, I was just going to ask you, if somebody's in a conversation with a friend, neighbor, relative, whatever, what are the key words they should listen for JDog? And that's, are you moving? Are you being evicted? I say that with a
Unfortunately,
little bit of
that's going to come from a property
hesitation.
management company or from the sheriff's department.
I would think downsizing is huge.
Downsizing? Is there
Downsizing,
anything you want to
clutter,
get rid of?
spring cleaning, that kind of stuff. It's,
True. True.
Or if you just need a dumpster, like sometimes we'll get 3-4 neighbors hey, you guys want to pitch in for a dumpster? We'll throw it
Right.
out there. Everybody will pitch in, and we'll come get it.
Is spring cleaning still a thing? Like, are you guys busier in the springtime?
Summers are definitely, but we slow down in the winter.
Definitely slow down in the winter. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense, actually.
Professional organizers.
Yeah,
Sometimes they'll do, like,
Yeah,
they
we
not
have a lot
only
of
do
those
somebody's
coming.
office, but they'll do somebody's, garage, home, whatever.
yeah. No, we get a lot of those come in. They'll say, can you drop a dumpster, and we're gonna declutter this house. Mm-hmm. Then we come grab the dumpster from them.
Yeah.
Commercial leasing, even.
Yeah,
So, yeah, when they're swapping tenants and everything,
Yeah,
you can
people
go
leave
in.
stuff behind.
Because you do a lot of cleaning as well. It's not just junk removal.
we can do some
and
floor cleaning. We can do tiles, hardwood floors.
Kind of all over.
Yeah, we can kind of.
I didn't know you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's on their website, Joe. You
I
got
don't
sofa
do-
cleaning, upholstery cleaning, carpet cleaning.
I don't do research. Come on.
Joe's more of a shoot from the hip kind of guy.
He kind of is.
Ladies, that's just
Exactly.
one of his downsides.
Right.
We all have our flaws.
That's just
we
one
do.
out on a list of about 400 or 500.
Write in if you got any questions.
Just
Why are you
message the
such an
station.
idiot? You know what? I excel at one thing. That's it.
He is a Bengals fan. That is another one.
No.
That's two things I excel at. Bengals are 2-0.
Until they lost their quarterback.
Hey, Jake Browning is a good quarterback. He's going to come
Great
through.
quarterback. But is he Joe?
No, he's not Joe Burrows. There's only a couple cool Joes in this world. Me being number 2, Joe Burrows being number 1.
Okay.
Okay.
And who's number 3?
I don't know.
I think you only know 2 Joes, Joe.
That's it.
I like it.
I know myself.
How is it? Are you guys open every single day, Monday through Sunday? Saturday you're closed.
Saturday we're open. Sundays we're closed.
Sundays are closed. Okay, gotcha. No eating Chick-fil-A for your drivers because you guys are closed just like that.
Right.
I like it. I absolutely like it.
We talked about, the electronics and the chemicals. You guys take them and then you redistribute them. Sounds like, or do you leave the chemicals for somebody else to come pick up?
We'll take them.
You take them.
We'll just take them to the proper places.
Okay, because on the site it said you don't do hazardous chemicals.
That's yeah.
I'm talking more like paint, that kind of stuff.
Gotcha. All
Propane
right.
tanks.
What's the type of, on your website, would you say, hazardous stuff that you guys would not touch?
It's a good question. We'll pretty much take anything.
Pretty much take anything, okay. You haven't run into something that is, really hazardous or anything like that.
Like your boy Miles, we'll take his old solar panels.
You'll take. Oh,
Yeah, we can take stuff
are
like
those are solar panels even recyclable?
that. Yeah, there's metal in them. He's got
Okay. Okay. All right. Our real estate agents, they would be good power partners too. I don't think you mentioned them.
Yeah, we definitely, I would say that's a lot of our business is real estate agents. Like they calling in, like they're trying to flip a house or they're trying to clean up the house for the show for the, real estate agents are big power partners for us.
Sounds like real estate investors too, guys
Yeah.
that are doing the house flipping.
Yeah, and if they're gutting it and we're dropping a dumpster or going to pick stuff up for them, definitely is good business for us.
With fall coming up here, I mean, how far out are you scheduling? So if somebody does have a whole house, just like I need to schedule something.
Yeah, we can usually get somebody in the same week.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's junk is not like a planned thing usually. It's usually somebody saying
Last minute,
it needs to get done.
Exactly.
So 48 to 72 hours is usually what somebody's booking.
Okay. That's not bad at all.
I'll take this moment to just reiterate. Feel free to go to www.jdogjunkremoval.com or the national number, and then when you call the national phone number, type in your zip code, and that'll get you to Jimmie. But the number is 844-GET-JDOG or 844-438-5364. And if you want a local number to go straight to Jimmie or Keaton, his right-hand guy, 720-549-0911 without a sexy phone voice. So y'all got a break there.
We might be able to get Keaton to do it. By request only.
By request only. Keaton's a good man. He's a good guy.
And if you go to the website, you can just say book online, and it just asks what service you need and items, and you can schedule it all yourself, which is kind of nice.
It goes right on the schedule, and
goes right on the schedule, and
you don't even have to talk to me.
don't even have to talk to you. A lot of times, I'm sure they have a lot of questions, though.
They do, and like I said, a lot of sometimes we'll call beforehand, like hey, what are we getting into, kind of thing, so we can be prepared, bring the right tools, bring the right people.
Do you guys ever do like visit a place first, just so that you can see exactly what
Yeah,
you're
like a
working
big
with?
house clean out, we'll go out and walk it and kind of give them an idea of what it's going to cost
Okay,
and time frame, stuff like that.
gotcha. I like it. I really want to know all the little stories of what they find. I mean, I know you say, "Oh, you think of it, we can find it," but you could have a TV show of that.
You probably could. Like, what's that Pickers show?
Yeah.
Those two guys that drive around town to
Oh, the storage units.
the storage. But no, there's two guys that do like more of like a Picker stuff. Like
I forget.
I can't remember what it's on Discovery Channel, but they do a lot of. They drive around the country and find cool stuff.
American Pickers.
American Pickers. There it
American
is.
Pickers.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to look that one up.
Man, they find. One of their big things is like the old gasoline signs or oil signs.
Yeah.
Like, golly, Shell oil, whatever, old stuff, old Coca-Cola, Pepsi signs, old motorcycle, like anything.
Just the old vintage stuff. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I've watched that show a few times, and they found some good stuff. You've got to have had to have come across some really good stuff. And
Oh yeah, we see the signs and
You probably just
your old neon signs and the cooler sign over the pool table downstairs.
What's sad is the stuff that's really, really cool, but no one really wants it. A buddy of mine had old radios. I'm talking about the radios that are like,
with the big speakers
the big speakers, the
tape
2.5
player.
foot high and like 4 feet wide, like old school. But it's like nobody wants those things. But they're so cool. That's probably around Hollywood.
Your little boombox.
Oh, I would love to get a boombox. John Cusack boombox.
I'll keep an eye out for you.
say
Please
anything.
do. Please do.
In your eyes.
Your eyes. Oh yeah. In fact, Sarah, our vice president, has a bunch of cassette tapes, and she doesn't know. She didn't have a way to play them.
Got some
So
old Star Trek VHS tapes.
Star Trek VHS tapes. I don't remember what Star Trek was.
Google it.
Let's Google it.
Star Trek, TRAC? TRA.
Star Trek.
I
Not Star
never even heard of
Wars.
that.
Star Trek.
I'm as old as you. I can't believe I haven't heard that.
Not.
Oh, one word. All right.
You're not, I mean, that's not another name for 8-track tape. It's not.
No.
You're talking the movie stuff. Star Trek?
All right. I'm not typing it in correctly, apparently.
I'll bring him down to you.
Bring them down to me. Bring them down to me. Is this like right before actual cassettes and after the
They're
8
They're
tracks?
VHS.
They are VHS.
Yep.
Okay. Oh,
So hopefully you have one somewhere. If not, we'll find you one.
maybe those will come back.
Speaking of which, I think probably 15 years ago, I got a VHS DVD player that's been collecting dust for about 14 years. I don't know why I'm keeping it, but I'm keeping it.
Because you know at one point you're going to need it.
Well, records have come back. And I am totally kicking myself, and my brothers are kicking ourselves for letting our mom get rid of our records from the 70s and early 80s.
We come across records all the time.
Those are worth Those are worth some coin.
All depends on who it is, but
Right.
yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
I mean, keep that stuff.
Exactly.
Or like your old board games, we get those.
I know we got some of those back at Dad's house back in Ohio.
I would love to just give you a list of stuff. Find this stuff for me. Then I'll become a hoarder.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah,
"Yes,
when
oh
they say
crap."
every junk removal company becomes a hoarder.
Yeah, exactly.
Your
we can sell it.
wife
Oh, we
will
can
not
do
let
that.
you do that. But I was just thinking, like maybe one of your kids, they could make a little money on the side, getting some of that
Do some
stuff.
Facebook market stuff. and-
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're getting it for.
It's the storage is the challenging part.
Yeah.
Is that's where you get a bunch of stuff in there and nobody buys it, then I'm storing it.
The wife might say, "Jimmy, it's either you or the junk. One of you has got to go."
That's why we have a warehouse.
Yeah.
She doesn't get to come to the warehouse.
Yeah.
That's your dirty little secret.
Yeah, she can't see what's in the warehouse.
Is there anything that we haven't asked that you want to go over?
I don't think so. Like I said, it's an interesting business. It's definitely makes the wife happy. 'Cause we can declutter anything.
Right. Well, declutter and clean everything. Like when I first, kind of looked at you guys, because of the junk removal and everything like that, but it's also
carpet
cleaning
side, yeah.
as well.
Yeah, the
carpet
carpet
side and sofas and everything like that. So you can really just kind of be first in the process of flipping
Right.
something for somebody. Is there anything that you've personally kept after one of these things that you can think of? Just like, man, that is cool.
I really try not to because I don't want to become that hoarder.
Fair enough.
You know,
Well-
so I truly the good news. My employees, they usually try to get to it before I do. Because they
So you
they're on
get
the
last
shop.
picks?
Yeah, they're like, drop that off at the end of the corner. Don't let Jimmy see that one.
Well, I'll tell you what. If I came across some baseball cards or comic books, I would be lifting those
Oh yeah.
for sure.
Well, and I'd be all
Some
about-
magazines.
I'd be all about the vinyls too.
All the magazines.
Oh, he's all about the magazines. Oh yeah.
All the
Yeah, the
magazines.
Sports Illustrated magazines and
Yeah.
Just that one issue a year. That one issue a year.
the 90s magazines is what he's hoping for.
I love how younger people's like, what are they laughing about? This makes no sense. Oh man, that makes sense. You give your employees, the first of the row to the pick and everything like that.
Yeah, and that's funny is they'll take it to the flea market or they'll sell it themselves like that.
Yeah.
Again, it's still keeping it at the landfill.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd definitely be going through those vinyls. Those are absolutely awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, especially as a musician, that'd be.
As a musician,
You'd be in
exactly. That's why. Yeah,
I mean, you've had to have seen other instruments besides the piano. You've had to come across some guitars.
No, we get guitars all the time.
nice.
But like your other instruments, like a saxophone, like that, you don't see that stuff very often.
Right. Exactly. Yep.
Guitars, brother.
Guitars.
I
Exactly.
want to see more guitars hanging in this place.
We'll put a JDog banner and then all the treasures.
All the
on
JDog
wall.
treasures. We'll just have a wall here dedicated to you.
Yeah, just for all the instruments we find.
Yeah,
Because we're
JDog
gonna
and
take your
K4CO.
piano and bring it here.
Ooh, I wonder if they let me have a piano here. I
probably
know I
do-
can't have a drum set.
Well, we'll probably have to do it in the middle of the night, but
Yeah, exactly. Oh dear goodness.
Sarah, your
gracious.
desk is gone.
Yeah.
Got to make room.
Yep, exactly. But Sarah, you can let us know what you want JDog to be looking out for. So
Is Sarah a musician?
she is not.
She's not. Okay.
She is not.
She's got some treasures that she probably wants, though.
I'm sure. I'll ask her.
We already found what Joe wants.
What?
We already figured out what Joe wants. The 90s.
Oh yeah, we know. Just that one issue a year of Sports Illustrated, and the rest, nothing else actually. No, I mean you don't need any combs.
Shut up.
Oh dear. Everybody look up JDog, JDogJunkRemoval.com, and give him a call. What's the number?
The number is 844-GET-JDOG. Type in your zip code. Or the local number, straight to Jimmie or Keaton, 720-549-0911, 720-549-0911. We still got some time left.
We do have some.
We got to do my tradition. Give it a shot.
You got
I
it.
have not been able to think of anything for JDog, but try to improvise a catchphrase, catch line, catch song for you guys in the last 5 minutes of doing this. Like, my one for Megan was priceless.
we can remove everything but the spouse.
Wait, what if you got paid enough though?
It's negotiable.
Okay, it's negotiable if you want to get
All right.
rid of the spouse too.
Okay.
Oh, he's
brain-
getting serious. He's taking off the hat.
He's sweating.
He's getting very serious now.
I'm not feeling too improvisational today, but we got to give it a shot anyway because this is a tradition.
You have to.
What did I? So at the beginning, I did Honka Honka Burn of Love to start things off right. So and I had a thought. I just didn't have a stupid thought. So I'm disappointed in myself for that.
I would much prefer a stupid thought.
I
than
know
no
you
thought.
would. I would too.
Exactly.
So maybe we still got 5 minutes left. But the other, dude, he didn't say no, Joe, to anything. That's the tradition that got missed.
Yep. Exactly.
And
He
I
didn't know,
tell
though.
you. He didn't. I didn't tell you about that.
Yeah.
Who told you no?
We always tell him no. Multiple times.
If I say something like highly, highly intelligent, the guest or the other co-host, that's
They're probably just more confused than anything. Than
Megan nailed it. Megan was.
She nailed it
She
a
was a
couple
brilliant
times.
show.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you about no, Joe.
Yeah.
No,
So if I say something really idiotic, you just say no, Joe.
no,
It's kind of a common theme around.
Well, you know
here.
what? You can.
You
say-
probably said no, Jimmy, more than you probably said no, Joe.
I would never say no to Jimmie. I like Jimmie.
You know, when you throwing the bus, being single, stuff like that. You know, it's we got a little personal with you. This.
Do we need to hug it out? You
No,
wanna hug it out?
we don't.
Come on, I know you want to hug it out.
No,
We can do it. We can hug it.
We
H-U-G.
did during your improv. We got a little too close on that one, but
You loved it. You enjoyed it.
A little too close for your
He
comfort.
called me after the show and said, "Hey man, can we do a little private show?"
Really?
no.
No,
No, Joe.
There we go. There we go. There's the setup and the landing. There we go. All right, so let me this is gonna really suck because I didn't even think about something for him as a jingle. But you said we can remove everything but the spouse, right?
Right.
Spouse is negotiable.
Spouse is negotiable. Okay.
It's expensive. Real expensive.
You know how I said at the beginning, like he was inexpensive and affordable and competitively priced compared to his competitors. Removing an unwanted spouse is going to cost some coin.
Yes.
Right.
There's a couple zeros behind that one.
There's maybe a lawsuit.
Yeah, because lawyers are involved probably at that point.
Man, I'm just drawing a blank. So
Oh,
if
man.
if that's the case, you just got to go. In improv, you just got to go.
All right, just go. Just go, Joe.
If you've got junk and it's not in a trunk, you want to call JDog Junk Removal. They'll remove everything except a spouse without approval. It rhymed, but I don't think it worked.
I think you really just need coin instead of approval.
I think we need a real drum set.
I think we do need a real drum set in here. I mean, your belly is. You got a nice belly.
When you find one at somebody's house,
You got some hollowness in there.
We find the kids version, you know. So the full. We are in a building here.
you know what?
this is-
It could be like a high school band and just have one drum. You could get away with one drum, just not a drum set.
Well, no, I was gonna say, look out for like a kid's little drum set.
there you go.
You know, that could be your drum set here. You know, we could put it off in the corner, and then every time before you do your
towards
little
the end, he
jingle,
can just.
you know,
play the drum
yeah,
set.
exactly. Do you know how to play drums at all?
None. Maybe I'll get some. Do you?
No. I'm a guitarist, not a drummer.
Maybe he can
We'll get
give
you
me
some lessons.
Yeah.
On the kids set, of course.
The kid set, of course. We're not getting you a real adult set. No, I mean that
I'm not a real
would be
adult.
silly.
I'm not a real adult, so
Yeah,
okay, I can
exactly.
understand
That would
that.
be
This one you're probably going to
silly.
sit on the floor to play.
I was picturing myself on the floor playing, honestly.
Like indie style, playing the drums.
Oh, I can't wait. Please keep your eyes out. Oh, and we get it before your employees. If they get a little kid.
Put that on the board.
Yeah.
Kids drum set.
Kids drum set, K4CO. Let Josh know.
How much time we got left? You got anything left to say?
Go for it. What's up?
Well, first things first, listeners, thank you very much for listening. You could be doing 10 other things out there, but you decided to listen to us. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I get that from old Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra and Sammy Davis. At the end of every show, they would just, from the bottom of their heart, they would say thank you. And I don't think a lot of celebrities do that anymore, but we're genuine and serious about it.
Are you a celebrity?
Maybe one day.
All right. Okay.
You keep doing this show, maybe.
Asking for a friend.
He is in his own mind.
Okay.
Thank you to Jimmie Hamilton of JDog for joining us. I'm going to give the number again. The website first, www.jdogjunkremoval.com. The national phone number, 844-GET-JDOG, and type in the zip code when you call, or call locally at 720-549-0911. Jimmie, I'm dead serious. Thank you very much, man.
No, thank you for having me.
I appreciate it.
It was fun.
To all the business owners, startups, and entrepreneurs out there in K4CO land, and we'll add salespeople as well, call us, message us on social media if you want to be interviewed in front of thousands of listeners. Lastly, and I've said this already, but again, to all our listeners, thank you. We hope you laughed at least a couple of times. If so, can you do us one quick favor and go into your phones, find 2 friends or family members, and just text them, yo, you got to check out www.k4coradio.com for its great music and fun informational interviews. Thanks again, and join us next time.
And you are very informational. I really like it. Yes, thank you very much, everybody. And JDog, yeah, if you guys even hear anybody talking where you have a place that needs to be cleaned out, great thing I love about you guys is 60 to 80% is recycled, reused, repurposed, even for veterans organizations and stuff like that. It's just really awesome that you kind of take it all apart, and the less in the fill, the better, and try to repurpose it. I think That's great. So thank you very much. And thanks again for coming on in. Stay tuned actually at 5:30 today after our afternoon mix. Afternoon mix, of course, is 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. But at 5:30, we have another wonderful lady coming in, Michelle Odo, with the Odo Group. Always fun having her.
Great company.
Great company. You do know the Odo Group.
I do know the Odo Group.
Yeah, they are wonderful. Absolutely wonderful people,
Got my
Tim and
house
Michelle.
financed through the Odo Group.
Financed through them. So they did a great job for you.
Did a phenomenal. They specialize in small business owners that are trying to get loans.
Right. Which is really hard, especially when small businesses, especially startups, you don't give yourself any income because it all goes through the business. So, yeah.
Great people.
Excellent people. We absolutely love having them in. That is at 5:30. And then, of course, 7 p.m. every single day at 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. We have one solid hour of only Colorado artists in our rotation. The rest of the time, it's a third of the rotation, but one solid hour of melting pot of all genres, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Thank you very much, Jimmie. And Joe, anything else to say?
Jimmie, you're networked pretty well. Do you know any local Colorado musicians, artists, bands, groups?
That's one area I don't specialize in. I apologize. I don't.
Well, if you come across any, make sure, hey, you got to submit your music to K4CO.
Absolutely.
It's a place you're going to get heard. So, all right. Thank you very much, everybody, and we'll see you at 5:30. Enjoy the mix of music coming up soon in about 5 minutes, the afternoon mix of music. This is Josh with K4CO Radio. Have a good one.